Hello. I hope it's going well. I think everything should be set up properly, but I don't know. It's been a little bit. And I forgot to load YouTube's Stream Manager page. Nice. Let me open this, and, you know. Let me get that. Hello, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. There we go. Yeah. Huh. And thanks. Nice, nice. I don't really know what to talk. Like if I talk about D&D. I was actually gonna play a little bit more today, but one of the members of our party couldn't make it, so you know. Hello, welcome in. Hope it's going well. But, yeah. Shaking girly pops. We're just vibing. I went over to a friend's house. It was fun. It's fun. New D&D, it's cool. It is. This is the first campaign I've done. I haven't played before, so you know. Yeah, it's been fun so far. Just we couldn't continue today because one of the members of our party was busy, and we didn't want to continue without them. So, and they are kind of they're a reason we're actually able to make progress in the story. I'm kind of just like goofing off a little bit. It's good. Yeah, this is going well. I hope you're doing well too. Time to glaze the potato mine. The potato mine is good. I liked the potato mine. I just don't use it much in 2 because enemies just come down so fast. You can just playing PvZ 2, nice. Playing PvC DLC. Hopefully you've been able to get past a few more of those hard levels. Potato mine is a 25% plant that explodes. That is very true. Potato mine is a very good plant. It just has prep time. Prep time, and then yeah, be good during early game to the low selling cost. Yeah, if you can get some potato mines down, it's really good for stalling. Just have a few walnuts down, some potato mines, and you're good. Yeah. And since you read that from the it does kind of look like it, but yeah. It's a really peak plant to design. Yeah, a silly little guy. Nothing today. I only played PC DLC. Done nothing productive. Well, as long as you're having fun, right? If you're having fun while just shutting out, then is it really bad? Like, I've had days like that before. Second holiday mashup. Decent team. I see, I see. It's fun. But. Yeah. They shift the 35 new interface. Both of you have been playing Reflourished, I suppose. That's cool. What gonna be doing, like, I don't have much work to do, but mayhaps. Mayhaps I shall do some work in the background. As that's annoying. That's going in this early. We have one. Yeah, I mean it's a little out of my control. I can see like when they generally go down, I think. I just need like a way to actually do it, but yeah. How's it going? It's going well. I sent in an audition for a voice acting gig. I will tell you more about it later, Egg. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Just turns. Jesus. Recruiting strategies can all cold Snapdragon bomb choice. It's going well. I think that you might be interested in the game it's for, so that's why I wanna let you in on it. So now it seems like a type of game you might. I mean, I feel like you might enjoy it. It would come out in a while anyway, and I don't even know if I would get in, but I don't know, you might like it. Is it called? What is it called? I don't think it has a name yet. It's untitled right now, but it's gonna be coming out sometime like summer of 2027. The demo is, so yeah. Welcome back. Yeah. It seems fun. I mean, it doesn't seem like the type of game I would play, honestly. But if I can voice act in it, that would be cool. Especially since, like, I would also be able to... If I get in, I would be able to do, like, a song. It says that one of the things I would have to do is a few songs, and it's like, oh, well, I want to do that anyway, so, you know. So they come in and play the funk, so stop with that. 27 different minigames today, and somehow, so 17. Oh, I see, I see. But, yeah. It's interesting. Last time I saw about cold Snapdragon for a ghost to trying to save sun cost. But I need to turn down this volume for myself. It is loud. I mean, I want to commission my own actual BGM at some point because, well, yeah, just using some random free BGM I can get. I have to play something called Interest Revenge. I don't even know what it's about. Collapse. Flashed. Oh. Yeah. Aside from auditioning for that, I was over at a friend's house for a bit, which was fun. Just hanging out with friends, right? And I played some Rivals, which went okay. It's I got some losses, some wins, and I was also able to like play characters I wanted to play, so, you know. It's like, oh, so love your singing. Thank you. I want to get a... I'm not too happy about it, but I mean, everyone's most critical with themselves. That's just how it is, right? I feel like I could do better, but it is what it is. Actually, I will get an level 8 of each round, so you can do this for next round. That's cool. I say 2, 3. Hate it. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I was playing some rivals. It was fun. I mean, Jubilee is fun, so I don't mind playing. I'm glad that I like the support characters because typically they don't get chosen often. So Jubilee, Invisible Woman, yeah, Loki. I just want to say, do not play this. Developers a creep. I see. Well, that's good to know. I don't know how much. I mean, I'm probably just gonna play a bunch of the big mods at some point, but you know, or like fan games mods. Yeah. Already a little like tired. I did wake up early, and I only got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep because I went to bed like and it took me a little bit to actually fall asleep, and then I had to wake up fairly early, so I feel bad. Like, should actually probably switch more often in general. You had sleep? I usually try to. It's not that great to stay up for a while. Like, I've talked about this before, but staying up 3 nights in a row is, you know, it can be a little rough on the mental. But, yeah. And, man, I got 2 hours. Oh, I see. Well, you should probably get some sleep tonight, right? It would probably be best. I think it's a Saturday. That's true. Actually, I wanna do something really quick. Can I? No. 16 hours of sleep. That's nice. Getting a lot of sleep is much better in my opinion. I'm gonna get some decent sleep. Stuck tonight. Oh. Egg, I'm gonna have to take away your VIP. But yeah. I just realized I should have done this a while ago. There you go. You've been promoted. I don't remember, like, it shows like when It was last modified, which is, you know. See how the rolls. I mean, I feel like I should, you know, I should definitely promote you at this. I mean, I don't know why you didn't have mod already. It was kind of an oversight on my end, because you're already mod on YouTube, so it would only make sense for you to be mod on both. So, you know, just how it is. What are you yapping about? We're just yapping in general. Damn, I can't pin myself. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, we're just yapping about random stuff. Welcome in. And thank you, Damage Thanks for the follow. You tell me yesterday I drink milk mixed with hot sauce. It's really bad. I don't recall. I think yesterday actually all we were talking about was tits. I know. I hope you're doing well. I too don't have a problem with that. I kind of prefer to be purple in stream chats. I don't know if I can change that. On the stream video, it shows you as teal. On my end, I see you as green. I don't know how I can change that. So, I apologize for that. I know I'm pretty sure on Twitch you can change it yourself and just, you know. When did that happen? I don't know. Just, you know, it must have been the wind. Yeah. Yeah, it's just how it is. If I could do it, then I mean, I feel like it should just, yeah. YouTube colors are based on aura reading. I see, I see. That makes sense, that makes sense. Actually, I wanna chat. I wanna see what my aura is. What's my aura? Well, no, wait, I have that, like, highlights myself. Fuck. Am I stupid? Oh no, I'm just... I don't know if it's yellow because I'm a streamer, or... because it shows me as green on my end, but then on the video it shows yellow. So I don't know. Making a PvZ comic series. That's cool. You know, there is actually a PvZ comic that exists, but people don't really talk about. People mainly talk about the games. People also don't really talk about the third game either. Probably just because it's not that great. Most likely the streamer tends to be a distinct color. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Because, like, yellow is a pretty, like, random color. That's not often you see a streamer, like, chat in their own chat, unless it's, you know, saying they're late. And then pinning the message. I think on Twitch, it's just, I don't know what it would do. But, yeah. Oh shit, who's streaming? I wonder if I'll still be streaming after I'm done, so I can raid them. It'd be interesting. It's actually an achievement on Twitch for raiding 100 people, and it's close to done. I only have like 20 something more raids. It's just, you know. A little tricky because, well, yeah. It's just, there's not much people for me to raid. Actually, I was watching one of my Sibs stream this morning, and they were talking about how, yeah, with when they usually stream, most of the not much people to raid. Drink Pokemon Infinite Fusion just because that's all the reason. Is that the League-like one? I haven't played it, but I know of it. And or no, that's not. That's not what I was thinking. What is this? Why do I see the Hypnotoad? Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Oh, wait, no, it's in the fucking name. It's the one where you can merge them, right? I see. That's cool. It looks kind of fun, but yeah. Actually, you have a friend who's really, really into Pokemon. Like, very. You can ask them any question about it, and they will know. Most of the time. Oh, it's fun. This is a kid, so they remember. The choice is Kit Shot or Kit. I think it only has 2 regions now. I see. I kind of interested in that, but we'll see. Because I need more. How easy is it to just like hop on and play? Because I haven't been playing much off stream, and I, you know, need something that would just be a nice pastime. Like, Rivals is fun and all, but it's also pretty stressful. And then, you know, I play with you and the others on Sundays. I'm actually excited for. God, 2 days. Do we know what we're gonna do? We should probably talk about that. But I guess I guess we haven't really been planning that. But it's fine. There's a bit of charm in just hopping on and playing. Oh, this week has been really odd. I'm gonna go and play PZ DLC. Alright, have fun and good luck. Those levels are pretty tricky. I can see in terms of my own worrying. Can imagine Rivals is the best way to de-stress. Well, yeah. I mean, it's fun if I'm playing with friends, because I don't have to try as hard. Like, earlier, I was just healing. I'm playing Jubilee, I'm abusing my balls, and my friends are actually staying in my healing zones, so it's nice. Instead of fucking people complaining about heals and being like 3 buildings away. So playing with friends is much more fun. Normally, typically, but you know, usually I'd imagine. I want to join Suki playing it, but because Suki and some of Suki's friends. Well, some of Suki's friends play it on Thursdays, and sometimes Suki joins, and I kind of want to join as well. But it's just kind of nerve-wracking, you know? Just, hey, yeah, I'm a friend of a friend. But I still want to. I think it would be fun. Yeah, usually it's not a great de-stressing game, especially when I'm playing solo. I mean, I will say, all of us haven't played. Earlier I was playing with two friends, and all of us haven't played a little bit. I think, well, one of them I know hasn't played since at the very latest that I can remember, probably like May. And then the other one, I think, probably around that time. I haven't seen them play. So, you know, we were all a bit rusty. And I ended up doing a few matches solo after they left. It still wasn't that bad. I imagine there's some sort of MMR, like, where it's, oh, you haven't been playing for a while, so it's, like, puts your MMR down a little bit. So then when you come back, you wipe, and then you're incentivized to play more because you had a good game. But I mean, all of us are pretty rusty, so we died a lot. So, at least I was playing with friends, though. If I was dying that much without playing with friends, I would have crashed out, you know? Is it okay if I have the whole Vaporeon gummy pasta? I mean, I don't know who's gonna read it, but I guess I should probably make a rule on copy pastas. I just haven't had to yet. Because copy pastas typically, you know, fill chat up a lot. So I'll probably have to make that and ASCII art. Is it ASCII art? Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. But yeah, I'll have to see whether I'll have to like add that to the rules. I haven't really thought about it. I haven't had to. I know there's one streamer I watch. Well, I don't watch too much, but it has, you know, copy pastas and skilly art. It's bannable, and occasionally it's just like, at least they went down like copy pasting something funny, right? Instead of just like, oh yeah, here's another of the same thing. But you know. It's pretty silly. I don't know what I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this stream. I'm just like, I'm thinking, because I want to do some stuff, but I might just save that for tomorrow. Okay, I want to it. Yeah. I'll add that. You know, if I say I'll add it to rules later, I'm gonna forget about it. Yeah. Let me do that. Oh, here it is. I could put it under 5.5, whatever. Yeah. Mm. Do that. And what is this? Is this the right? Yeah. Let's do that. There. Oh yeah, that. I forget delete key is like my hotkey to get rid of my toggles. Okay. Seems like YouTube is a little bit behind on my end, so the VOD might have a little bit of a longer ending screen because it didn't even have the jacket on, and I don't know how long that was there for. But A2 usually tends to be like 2 minutes of delay. Yeah, but that is what it is, right? I've started off streaming on YouTube, and if I have to get rid of one, then it's gonna be Twitch. Because I just like having VODs for my shit. And then, if, like, I don't know, if I needed to, I could, well, like, I don't know. Like, I know some people just post the VOD from Twitch, like they download it in their stream manager, and then they, like, get it from there, but, you know, I would, you know, I would prefer letting YouTube also just, like, chat in the background, so, I'm a YouTube streamer, like, first and foremost. I'm just dual streaming onto Twitch. I play previous YouTube while watching a stream. Can you just call me? Sounds good. And good luck. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, I didn't have much to talk about today. There was D&D. There was Rivals. This week's just been pretty boring. Work, nothing has really happened. It's just been a bland week, which isn't bad. It's just kind of how it is. There's that voice acting position that I might get, hopefully. I mean, I want to, but that's out of my control, so, you know. Let the D&D session go. I could go more in depth. I could just explain how it all went. So we started off in a non-typical starting area, actually. We were in prison. We think we were drugged before the campaign, but we woke up in cells, and, you know, all of us were confused. We were all dazed. We don't know each other. And you know, everyone else is an IRL of the campaign. In the campaign, we were drugged before the campaign, in game. But we woke up in cells instead of the usual tavern setting where the party all meets. Had to make sure. Yeah, that's fair. It's also just silly. But we woke up in prison because, yeah, instead of the typical tavern setting, which was fun, it was fun, interesting, and we had to get all our stuff. I broke out of my cell by grabbing the prison bed and like battering ramming the door, and I passed. I mean, I hit the roll, just barely. So the bed and the door broke, which was silly. And then everyone else got out in their own ways, like using magic, picking the lock. But I'm playing a paladin. I'm playing a giant paladin skeleton. So, you know. After that, we all realized we don't have any of our gear, so we're gonna, I'm not sure why, but I imagine you deconstructing yourself like a Lego and passing your bones to the bars. I did think about that, but apparently D&D has a thing with like big armor, which since I'm a paladin, I have pretty hefty armor. That takes an hour of in-game time. That was my first thought, like what I wanted to do. But then I was told about that and I was like, oh, well, can I just grab the bed and bash the door? And yeah. It's kind of a lame rule because, like, I feel like I could still make it through. I don't think it would take an hour for a skeleton to get out of armor, but no, whatever. We went rip fun. Yeah. Yeah. Like, if I was the DM, I would have taken some creative liberty and be like, you know what, sure, why not? Why not? I like it, that's fun. There's some things that's like, it's like Uno, you kind of just bend the rules a little bit to be like, to make it more interesting. You know. After we all got out of our cells, we went down this like cavern system because we were underground, kind of. We're like at the mouth of a cave. But we did that, and like we found our stuff and like some vials of some things. We found some healing potions, and we decided we already went down this far. Let's go down even further. They were going to like do stealth. I stayed back because I am a massive knight wearing paladin armor. So, you know, I'd make a lot of noise. I actually have a disadvantage in stealth because of my armor. Not very stealthy, yeah. So I stayed back. But the funny, silly, goofy thing, our rogue, just like failed the stealth check, which is like, he fell face first down and through a pit. Bones rattling, armor clicking. Yeah. Not too stealthy. But our rogue was the one to get us out of it, which was silly. You know. Script excursion. Interesting. Welcome back. Yeah. All three of them tried to stealth. Only one of them actually managed to get like past their skill check, which was the warlock. So they stayed a little further behind, and because the other two got found out, I just booked it and jumped down the hole in front of everyone so I can tank damage in case anything happens. Because there was like 5 cultists down there. Yeah, I want to say 5. Because there was 2 guarding like some door and then 3 guarding a pathway to the door. So that was our first combat encounter. I wasn't able to do anything because I got held. I failed a wisdom saving throw, and my character got held, so I couldn't do much. That's her watermelon. But yeah, I failed a wisdom saving throw, and I wasn't able to do anything that fight. But this was probably the funniest part of the campaign, given, or like the funniest thing looking back on, because none of them took damage. I was the only one to take damage. However, it was from friendly fire. The only damage dealt in the campaign so far is through friendly fire. It was a very small amount. It was only 4 damage. Because, like, I mean, 4 damage is kind of a lot. I have a max of 20 HP, and I think I have the most. But, you know, I was the only one to take some damage, and it was because our bard failed I forget exactly what it's called. It was like more focused fire attack, but missed, and it hit me and, you know, kind of fizzled off. Because I'm a skeleton, I don't take like scorching damage or whatever. I don't take like burning effects like that because, well, I'm a skeleton. I don't have any skin to burn. And anything I can just pat out, whatever. But that was silly. I have the new character and I started for me. And parents. Nice. But yeah, that there was actually one other time we were hit. I got hit, except I was able to pass this check, and basically how it went, this was after we killed all those like henchmen, all those goons. So there was one left, trying to do some final ditch effort, and tried to hit me with like a fireball, and it just like sizzled out when it hit, then it reached me, so it just didn't do anything. Excuse me. It was funny. And then, you know, that last one, actually, we were gonna spare, we were gonna mercy, and like, what are you doing down here? Interrogate. And then he tried to backstab us, so he tried to backstab us, however, failed the roll so bad that he tripped and fell on his own dagger, piercing himself through the heart, which, yeah, didn't really amount to much rip, so yeah. But after that happened, there was another door, you know, obviously, and yeah, it's trying to stealth through. What concussions? True. What game are we talking about? Maybe you're this one. I'm talking about a D&D sesh. And yeah, we we're gonna go through a door. I stayed back again because they wanted to stealth check the door, so I stayed back. They all passed it this time, and they were wearing cult robes, so they could stay, like, stay a little hidden. But it's like some all-knowing guy in there. Some dude that knows his shit. So when asked about, like, what are you doing here? Like, I heard some commotion. What happened out there? It was like, some of the prisoners escaped, but we took care of it. And the guy wasn't fooled. I have a feeling he's gonna come back later as a big boss, especially because something he was next to was channeling the fucking void. Any use of mana was not available in there, so, you know, that was something. Especially considering the two people in the front were magic users, so they just tried to get out. Well, actually, no. Our warlock is chaotic, so they tried to blast the guy, and it hit for a lot of damage. So he sent the two other henchmen, the other goons there, to attack us, but they booked it because they were all a little bit staggered. And because I'm playing like a kind of brute-like character, and I want to bring like some more whimsy and funny moments to the campaign, because everyone is a little serious, besides the chaotic one, of course. I grabbed the two bodies of the goons we killed and threw them at the people chasing us, which hit them enough to stagger and to get the guy to just be like, it's not worth it, let's just continue the ritual. So we all booked it out of there. Which was, it was something, it was fun, like, booking it out of there. And, of course, after we escaped, we went to a bar. And naturally, the first thing we do is go to a bar after, well, we introduced each other. We all introduced ourselves, and then went to a bar, where we got some info. A lot of the random townsfolk are low-key racist. Like, oh, what's up, Skelly boy? Shit like that. And, like, don't seem much of your kind, was what the bartender told me. Which was, I mean, I guess. I should have had my helmet on because I want to, you know, interact with characters. I want to gain knowledge on, like, you know, stuff, which I did after offering someone a drink, because, well, I had to buy the most expensive and hardest liquor there because, well, I'm a skeleton. I need something that will at least get me tipsy, which would be the hard stuff, because, well, we need magic. But because I bought that bottle for all of my money, I was able to use that to, like, pour some people some shots, get some info on, like, what these vials might be, what all this stuff is, which was cool. But I was also being goofy by one of the bard got drunk and, like, was singing, and I got some money by holding out my helmet and being like, hey, give me some money, I'm with them, basically. And I also, you know, de-escalated situations by, like, you know, giving people alcohol. It is a bar, after all. But it was a fun night. We jammed out. What was the next thing we did? Oh, yeah, the reason I had to de-escalate a situation is because a rogue was trying to get info and, you know, getting sensitive info on, like, this assassination plot that's happening. And me being the big muscle, but still trying to be, like, friendly. I pop in and, like, you know, do that. Yeah. Letting Febreze on fire become and steel. Not quite, not quite. But yeah, I'm, you know, offering drinks, just being friendly because my character, his background, he's a military teacher. Like, he has a lot of skills. He has a long sword, a javelin, big armor. He's cool. I like him. And he's just a silly guy. I tried to make a friendly, like, outgoing character because I know two of the characters on the campaign were, well, a typical rogue, so, you know, very to themselves, and then the bard is just kind of a dick to everyone, so... Which is a unique take on a bard, I feel like. Bards are usually, like, charismatic, outgoing, which is pretty cool. And then our warlock is unhinged, so we needed someone to mellow out the group and be silly. It's very cool though. Yes, that's true, that's true. Nari is the one playing the bard, actually. Welcome in. But, you know, I felt like our campaign did need a silly guy. So I wanted to take on that role. And I mean, I just really like characters like Gideon. You know, I like loud, abrasive characters. You know, charismatic can be nice. He's just a bit more. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I am curious. Those two characters. Was in reverse bard build? Ooh, debuff instead. This debuffing your team. Yeah, I just felt like we needed a character to help mellow out the group a bit. And I like characters that are like that. Just kind of dumb. Hot-headed. So, yeah. But it was really fun. And one thing I'm actually curious about, when our two characters find out where we were born, I believe both of those regions are they're at war, right? So that's gonna be an interesting plot when that comes down. When that eventually is talked about. Might have some infighting, which is interesting. Could be some cause outside my house. Yeah. But hey, it does mean there's one thing, like, things I like about things like that is it gives something for the DM to, like, backtrack on if, like, oh, nothing's really happened for a while, and then it's like, oh, well, there's this little, like, backup, like, little interaction. We can have, like, a little filler story, basically. Which is nice. It's always good to have something to fall back on, which was pretty smart. Pretty smart storytelling, I feel like. But, because eventually we're gonna have to go to one of the regions, I feel like, so, you know. That'll come when it does. What was I talking about? I was talking about the bar. We partied that night and just get through. Should maybe a little bit of an ass. Not too much since your character hasn't done anything bad. But she'll be kind of wary of you. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. especially considering, like, from two regions that are at war with each other, and he's in the military. Not very cautious. Yeah, that makes sense. But like, he used to be in the military years and years ago, so I feel like it's only natural to be a little cautious of someone from an opposing region being a military officer. It's like, that's gonna be interesting when it comes up. But we'll see what happens. Right now, excuse me, we're going through and trying to get some info on an inner circle because we believe that someone in the inner circle of the person threatening to be assassinated, or threatened to be assassinated, it could be someone from the inner circle, because they're the only people that would benefit from it, I believe, is what we were told by the Baroness. So we'll see how that goes. We're sneaking into an opera house. I am dressing up as a bodyguard. Our rogue is dressing up as royalty. Our bard is going to have a spot in the opera, and our warlock is disguising as a waiter. So that's gonna be fun. I just imagine we're probably gonna have a decent amount of stealth checks there, aren't we? But probably at advantage, unless we do something like really suspicious. About the jelly bean too. I don't know. It'd be interesting to become friends and just found out later, because imagine conflicting thoughts on what would happen. Yeah, I think that would be such an interesting plot point. Just like it happening after we're already like our party already becomes familiar with each other, we're all friends, and then like that. It's like, oh, like puts a dagger, there's a wrench into it. So if it wasn't a girl, just to give me a spot. Yeah, yeah. But hey, gotta do what we gotta do. Someone's gonna be assassinated. I mean, to be fair, we didn't know 100% that it would kill. There was the possibility of the girl exploding. Do we actually know, like, for sure whether she died, or did she just, like, faint and is just out of commission? Because I don't know if anyone checked the body. And, I mean, it was just on the stage, it just happens during practice. So who knows? Who knows? Okay, I think it'll be pretty interesting if we, it'd just be such an interesting plot. I'm curious how everyone else would interact too. Like, is it gonna be like one of those parts in a show where it takes sides? It's like, fucking two of them take stays, two of them, two on this side, two on this side. It's like some short conflict, like a little filler episode. It'd be silly. It's just collapse, and it's just there on the stage, don't even move. Yeah. Kind of just had to do the practice on the fly. The body was just there. And I think currently, me, the rogue, and the warlock are... No. Was that before or after? No, that was before. So, like... Yeah, because you're at a actual, like, practice right now. And the rest of us are going to do a performance in town square. Or, like, something like that, just so we can make some money. and it makes me it gives me an idea of what I want to do for my next character as well. Like I want to do a more musical character. I want to see. I think it would be cool if I had a necromancer that can raise the dead, but like a band. Like someone with a piano, someone with a guitar, shit like that, and just jam out. And that is how I do it. A necromancer bard. I feel like that would be silly. And it's like, well, but to perform, I'm practicing. Yeah. A one scene from Shrek. Basically, basically, it would be silly. Because, like, I don't know, it could be fun. It makes the ogres dance with music. That's just like, I think it could be fun, but we'll see. I'll have to like, I'm not gonna put too much thought into the character just yet. I mean, we're still during the we're still in the current campaign and we just fucking started it. So. Somebody premiere. I don't know when. Yeah, I mean, it seems a little difficult. Right? I just like, I think it could be silly. I'm probably not gonna put too much thought into the character just yet, though, because I mean, I also want to make sure it fit with the next theme on the campaign. Because this campaign currently is very technologically advanced, or like pretty tech advanced, and my character he's just old. He's thousands of years old and kind of a country bumpkin, so he doesn't really understand all this stuff. It's kind of there, which is silly. But yeah, I think that it's gonna be fun. I can put a grand piano roll bag. That, I remember you telling me that, which is silly. And like, the reason I want to do something like that for my next character is because the current like performance that we're gonna have to put on, I want to, it made me think like, oh, imagine if I could just do something like that during a battle. Basically give us battle music and some shit that buffs us. Or something, you know, or debuffs enemies, even just like focused mainly on debuffing enemies. Or else, just debuffing in general. Who knows? We could have like, I could probably make it just a little bit so I have to do a roll to see how well it affects in general. So like, oh, it could affect us poorly, but buff the enemies. I feel like that would be silly. We're in the background of by playing Rush E. The giant whistles is at the second week. Eat a single broccoli? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah. I just think it could be silly, because, like, oh, there's. I just have to roll and just do the full gambling aspect of it. Like, let's say I roll a 1 for us and then a 20 for the enemies, and it buffs the enemies. Or I could write down the like general buffs that it would give dependent on the roll. So like I roll a 5, it gives us slight damage buff. I roll a 10, it gives us some defensive buff. Or I roll like a 13 and it gives the enemies like an attack buff, something like that. I think that could be interesting. Just, you know, I now on accident. Yeah, that was silly though. And that's the only damage that has been dealt it's been taken on our team the whole adventure so far. Which is silly. Like ads are pretty annoying. Yeah. I am excited to play more. I don't know when our next session is gonna be actually, which is like, we will see. We will see. I'm hoping it's sometime soon, but no, actually, let me do a roll right now. Let's see what we got. Cause why not? Is it a good daily light? I'm trying to be there from classroom pains. Probably not. I'd have to say no. I mean, I don't. Does the wizard in Clash even like strength? Who knows? Anyway, I need. It's always difficult to schedule. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Because like it's a thing where you know you will have to be sitting down for a few hours, but I don't know what to roll for. I want egg. Give me something to roll for. Because I have my dice right here and I want to open it. I want to like roll for something, but I don't know what. Hmm. I think it'd be silly. I'm also gonna try and think of something, but like, I mean, it doesn't have to be for anything, I guess. Can't think of anything. Yeah, it's tricky to think of something on the spot. Nari, give me something to roll for. um, I know you're probably gonna struggle. Think about it too. All of us are. Um, hmm. But yeah, it's cool, and I just like having the physical dice because I know D&D Beyond, you know, has the dice like the virtual dice. You click this, and it'll automatically do all the math for you. But it's fun. Perception check. Uh, a 10. I got a 10. Wait, let me see my buffs. Do I have any perception buffs on Argo? um, perception. I do. I have a +5 perception actually. I got a 15. I don't know what for. But I have a +5 for perception. Damn. Damn, that's good. I'm gonna be 15 or above. Nice. Well, I just barely made it. Damn. I my medicine actually is really high too. I have +5 medicine. Surprise! How do I have an to end Oh, I have an advantage against the grappled. I was about to say, how do I have an advantage in athletics? I'm a like fully built like big guy. I'm a skeleton. Same after acrobatics. Same for the other one for if I'm grappled. Evolutionary. Well, it is what it is. And then, you know, I have a disadvantage with stealth because I have chainmail. Because, well, I'm a paladin. I'm wearing big, bulky armor. We have +5 in perception and medicine. I have a +4 in history and religion. +3 in animal handling, athletics, insight, And then, oh, and survival, and then a bunch of 2s and 0s. I am. I'm so excited for the next sesh. It's just so fun. Watch. Yeah. I don't know what I was perceiving, but I did barely pass. Oh, I didn't even see what should you roll for? Roll. Do a wisdom saving throw. Let's do 15 and above as well. D&D is very fun. It is. It's just like, dude, I wish I wasn't such a chud back then. If I joined the D&D club, it would have been so fun. I would know how to play too. I wouldn't have to be like, so what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? But I mean, it is my first campaigns. Oh, that's only natural. I will learn stuff as I go. D&D is very fun. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. This one. Yeah. 17-year, nice. A good save. I don't know what you're saving against, but something. Minus 14 is the bonus. That's something for sure. I wonder what should join back then. I know. It would have been so fun. Just like, I was just such a chud. I didn't do anything. But I'm glad to play it now because I'm enjoying it a lot. I've been offered a few times actually, but I think I mentioned this last stream as well. But it's always been during a campaign. It's like, I don't know anyone except this one person, and I would just be joining in the middle of a campaign, kind of just like crashing the party. So I just feel a little awkward about it. So I'm glad to join a campaign that I'm actually, in from the beginning, instead of just being plopped in just because I was offered it. But yeah, it is something, and I'm enjoying it, which is, it's good. I'm having fun. I really wish I joined it before. I wish I was playing longer, but again, we're here now, playing it, so that's fun. I wonder just what kinds of characters I would make in Sim. In most videos, it's like, if life was a video game, it warns you something would happen. So yeah, your blinds were open, but you managed to close them in time. Perception check, yeah. Yeah, something like that. That's, it's neat. Imagine just, having a dice with you. Having a dice set with you, so it's like, I want to make a sandwich. And then you roll, let's see. A 2. Okay, I'm not making a sandwich. Fuck. I have to make something else instead. That'd just be so silly. Going a day, having to do checks. It's just yeah. Let me close this. I don't know if there's any way dice. I'm curious about when all these other dice will come into play, because with the stuff I've watched, I've only seen a D8 and a D4 come into play, and there's so much, and the occasional D6, but yeah, oh fuck. Heart I fell. One of the things, imagine like video game tooltips in real life, and you're just out in the wilderness, and then it just shows press shift to run. It's like just out and about, and yeah. Fail. It's just the dubious food from Zelda. True, true. You just fail, make charred food. It's just really fucking bad. Drinking hot sauce would give me fire powers. Shit myself. Yeah. The closest thing I've done to drinking hot sauce is accidentally rubbing jalapeno in my eye. So, you know. Or maybe it would be when I was eating garlic and I just like, you know, was chewing on it, which apparently you're not supposed to do. So I don't know which one is worse. I don't know which one was the worst experience, honestly. Because both are pretty fucking bad. But I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. I'm so excited to do the next session, but I have work tomorrow, which sucks. That sucks being employed, trying to like do stuff. And it's like, man, I just want to hang out with friends. And I'm drinking a little bit in non-high school. And now why would you do that? I mean, I did some pretty interesting stuff. So, so it tastes good after saying it's nice. Do I open these now or do I save them for tomorrow? It's just some snacks. It's yummy. Well, I'll have to take your word for it. Maybe I'll try it myself. We'll see, we'll see. You know, I'm not gonna open this. So I'm gonna go grab like a small snack. I also need to use the restroom really quick. So I will be back in just a sec. was the wrong screen. I accidentally went onto the gaming screen. I take out the bills and I like untrue. Get off at 5. Yeah, I mean, because I'm gonna be busy like around 8 anyway, so yeah. Well, we can find another time to all hang out. I thought today if they would like first, you would think. And I thought I fixed chat, but I guess not. It just likes to do that sometimes. I don't know why. Yeah. We can find some time to hang out. I got some masapan as a snack. It probably isn't a great idea at 1:30 in the morning, but it's fine. My drink is gamer subs. So, you know. Let's see if I can open this without breaking it. What if I split egg? Do you remember what I'm supposed to do if I don't break it? I remember something. It was like some sort of thing. Oh, well, I broke it anyway, so. Cracked in half, actually. Actually, Nari, you might know as well. I refusing to drink a small Coke and you getting gamers of stuff. Break what? Masapan. If I open it without breaking it, what's like the thing? Know what? Yeah. I remember I don't remember if it was on stream or we were just hanging out, but it was like if you don't break it, then something, right? But I did break the masapan. And refusing to drink a small Coke. Just getting gamers subs. Yeah. I don't have much else to drink. I have orange juice or water, but like this is just the remnants of my gamer subs from this morning. I guess I made it like this afternoon, but yeah. It's kind of a romantic thing, like if you don't break, you won't break someone's heart or something along those lines. I see. Never heard about there being little rules to it. Yeah. I thought maybe you would know. Because all of us grew up around that kind of culture. But yeah, we're all Latin. I don't want to like get the powder all over my fucking desk though. Well, I'm not sure if it's only a thing in my small town. I see. No, let me see. Or last time I think it was Sir Angel. Joked about doing myself on this. Sorry, I opened that. Just opened the whole thing in my mouth quickly. More of a test rather than a rule to it. Yeah. It's not fun. Hmm. Okay. Let me see. I don't see anything like coming up, and I don't know what I would search. What kind of horrors have you peeped into? Do you want me to DM you the third result when I searched up Masavan rule? let me just like... Let me send you a screenshot of my browser page right now, actually. Because... Oh, well, you're gonna see all my tabs, but that's whatever. This is, like... What? That's the third result. So, yeah, I am confused. What would that even be? I found this. Did a little prophecy. According to magazine of folklore and rare memes, we consistently happen once upon with a single capital, steady hands of patience granted. Oh, I see you. With flex and ultimate culture, you can keep playing attacks. Wizard. It's your greatness. Nothing is sacred. Yeah. The Heartbreaker title, if you crack the disc, is really tied to bring hearts. Clumsy to reckless handle delicate things. See? Here, let me send it to you as well, Nari. This is absolutely fucking insane. Why is it the third result when I search fucking Masapan? I'm so confused. I'm curious now. Oh no. You know, I'm not gonna show it on stream, obviously. I am curious. That's a lot of furries. There's any going back, I gotta know what it is. That's a lot of furry. Oh, I see. Again, not related to the actual Mazepin. No, it's the artist. I looked at the side. The artist is named that. I see, but now I'm curious if I... That was a lot of praise. Yeah, but now I'm curious. Okay, no, yeah, it's just the artist, it looks like. Okay. That's a lot of... It's just like... I mean, I guess I searched Masapan rule, but... Flygon. Yeah. This is... something. Something indeed. I'm gonna just like close that. And clear our history now. I probably should as well. I don't normally have to clear my history. I mean, what were the things I searched yesterday? There's some Twitch, there's RimWorld, Twitter, listen to some music, Leon. Yeah, I mean, normally I just don't have to, so. True. Oh god, I massacred my boy. It does give that vibe. But yeah, that's alright. I was not expecting to see that when looking for a Masapan, but at least one of us found out. No, not wait, mute that actually. Oh, worst thing I ever realized, dude. What did you realize? Now I'm curious. Because, like... Oh, no! Oh, fuck! Um... That's not great. That's, good luck. uh, I thought it couldn't get worse. It was nice knowing you. It was. May you rest in peace, Nari. Knowing that your college IT guy has probably seen your search, was probably flagged on your search history. Yeah. No, you could. Just say that we didn't realize you were on your college account. I want to try eggs homemade masapan. I remember you mentioning it once, and I want to see how that would taste. I'll have my cousin say that. Cousin visited and used PC. I don't think they would care too much. I mean, probably not. I'm sure weirder stuff has happened. Right, nothing happens to her after that. But I'm sure they've seen weirder stuff. This is so goofy. The masapan jelly. It looked good. It looked really good. I'm like, I'm sure people have like accidentally been signed into their college account while watching YouTube or something. That they just like go down some rabbit hole and find Crackhead Lullaby, and then the school's just like, what the fuck? Let's see. The fuck is gonna get probably not, but if we don't hear from Nari in a little bit, I don't know, I want to eat something sweet. I mean, you probably don't have anything. I was gonna say, like, surely got something, but I don't. Yeah, the lullaby is amazing. It is. It's silly. At my college, one of my classmates made his accountant. MLP. Beyond having the staff, other students could see. We found out when teacher was rejecting a slide on the platform and asked. I see. That's one way to to find out. You're like, oh, well, that's something. I have a story kinda similar to that. This was like was it PvP cute or cool? Mm, it could be. It could be. If I remember this dude. You know, actually, I don't think that they'll care because there's the story that I have is kind of similar to that. Imagine that and the Masapan situation. Basically, someone was watching that in back of class, and I was handing out papers to the class because, you know, the teacher is a lazy bitch. But I saw that, and I could never see that dude the same, like, the rest of my, like, school career. Yeah. I remember I was crying from laughter. It was an engineer's degree, so we're all just as bad anyways. You know, I wanted to go into... I was thinking about going into engineering or mechanics, but I never ended up doing that. It's just how it is. Yeah, that was... I kind of forgot about that entirely, just until now. Yeah, that was... something. If I write Boogie Bomb on my grenade, will like an actual Boogie Bomb IRL? Probably not. Not even the Fortnite Boogie Bombs say Boogie Bomb on them, right? They're just... they look like a disco ball. And they put out that essence that, like, makes people dance till they die. What was that, like, thing, that event that happened, where that whole town danced themselves to death? Is that the inspiration for the Boogie Bomb? Could be, could be. I don't know what goes on through the minds of developers. But... yeah. Oh. I know. What do you know? I contort myself so much when I just took a sip out of my mug. What the hell? It's yeah, I just can't remember what it is. But it's something. I remember seeing like a documentary about it years ago. And now my YouTube history is filled with shit like, yeah, I don't know. Strasbourg in the 1500s, I think. So, the extreme playtime. I mean, I'd imagine not. Let's see. Strasbourg. 1500s. Dance. It was Dancing Plague of 1518, or the Dance Epidemic of 1518. Interesting. The outbreak began in July 1518. An woman known as... that's a long... I pronounced those. Did they hit the gritty? True. Did they? Were they clean with it? These 100 people suffered with some uncontrollable urge to dance, which caused lots of death from things like exhaustion, heart attacks, and strokes to everything. Yeah, I'd imagine. It says they collapsed from extreme exhaustion, hunger, thirst. Arms would thrash violently, and some noted their eyes were vacant and expressionless. Blood would pool from their swollen feet, and they'd eventually bleed into their shoes. Often their cries for help only affected if the victims did not succumb to a heart attack. I forget what caused it though. Yeah. I wanna see. It's 15. As far as we can turn to no music component, but we can't dance with this witness. Woman, her, including husband, 30 more carmaniacs, promotion. So that only death would have the power to intervene. Constant dancing for a week, continuing 3 dozen others. Joined in dancing affected between 50 and 400 people. Does it say? That's good. Even notes issued by the Strasbourg City Council are clear that the victims dance. It is not known why. Historical sources agree that it was an outbreak dancing and a single woman started dancing. And the dancing did not seem to die down for such a long time that I checked on the decision of authorities until the council gave up authority to the physicians who prescribed dancing themselves free of it, and it claims that the guild halls were refurbished to accommodate the dancing, as well as musicians, strong people help dancing mania stay upright. This backfired, and the council was forced to ban public dancing as people danced in fear, as it was punishment from Saint Petrus. To be free of sin, they joined the dancing epidemic when the divine punishment of demonic possession initiated. As a stand for dancing, only those the divinely bestowed authority could restore the sinners to wholeness and from a rightful relationship with the divine. The council went as far to ban music as well. Those who danced were ordered to go to the shrine of Saint Petrus. It was believed to punish sinners by compelling them to dance controllably. According to content accounts, religion was soonwards are followed by pages. Yeah, I would have to imagine it's like some form of hysteria, like some form of mass hysteria. Some believe that dancing could have been brought by food poisoning, causing toxic and psychoactive chemical products. I see. Stress-induced mass hysteria. Oh, that's interesting. Such a like interesting phenomenon on how the human body works. I'll study it. There's definitely some mass hysteria. Yeah, it has to be something, right? Like, it's so interesting. I wanna know. Like, how what could cause that? Hallucinogenics, chemicals, what? It's just people being dabbed to force against their will. I love to dab just to purposely like make people cringe. Doing shit like, oh, 6'7", dab on the haters. It's so like, yeah. What? It's something. You know, whenever I get a 3D model, y'all best be prepared. It's gonna be something. 6'7", I mean, it's probably not gonna be dead by then, but it's gonna be so much more cringe. That's for sure. Because, I mean, like, mid to late 2027, 6'7"ing and dabbing, like, hitting the floss, some shit. That would be interesting. Back to so XP from Rich Huds. I see. Starting out every time it's late or I screen share. YouTube recommends are weird. It's daytime or morning, I'm getting ready. So I'm documenting his body cam footage. I see, because it's like the hat. I mean, you can still do it on your next VR chat stream. That's true, that's true. But I also want to do it when I have a 3D model. Just, I want to do cringe shit just to piss people off. Just to, like, do a little trolling. Because imagine how silly that would be. And, you know, somebody could make a GIF. And that would be silly. 6-7 GIF in 2027, 2028. A new one, actually. No. I was being hours. Okay. I was curious. Yeah. If I open my YouTube recommended, it's gonna be the stuff for my streaming account, so it's not gonna be like anything too weird. I say that. What if I copy? What if next time you stream for your chat pop in just cause and dip? I mean, if you want to, I have my stuff set to friends. You can feel free to come and slap me and leave if you want to. You have the power to bonk me. Actually, both of you do. And, yeah, the first two recommended things when I opened the YouTube homepage is Peter Griffin, It's Over, Isn't It? Animated, and 10 Hours of Silence occasionally broken up by dog clicker noises. Don't have the courage, that's fair. It's, yeah. Just like, okay. I never joined because I didn't want to mess up you on streaming because I was streaming. I mean, it's friends. And I mean, with that Peter Griffin one, yeah. Fucking, it's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? It's so goofy. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind friends joining. So, like, if, like, you toes, I don't really mind. I'm just, you know, basic stream etiquette. Not saying, you know, IRL names, stuff like that. Oh, yeah. What? I made a spring out of this bread tie I have. That's kind of just up here for some reason. I don't know where I got it from, but I can log in. But actually, let me see really quick. I want to see if this person is still accepting commissions for 3D models. God, that would be so cool. There's so much like cover artists like opening. Is the waitlist still open for this? It's not. Okay. Yeah, eventually. Yeah, I mean, like, every time we play with them, he just says it, so, you know. But, it's, yeah. Because one of the difficult things with how I want to commission my 3D model is because I have multiple outfits in mind I want to do. So let me see. How much would this be? Like, if I was to commission a model, I would probably commission someone that I can commission a base model from, and also some later clothing. Because, I mean, there's VTuber I watch, Miori Celesta, who did that for a while. I actually have merch from her. Actually, it's just in my setup. In fact, same game. So we could, her voice match. That was 25. I see. If anyone else, I do my best to remember and I'll say. But yeah. I'll try as well. Okay, I need to find someone that I can commission for a base model, and then because then there's also, this would just be a different model in general, but a full furry model as well in 3D. What is this? I mean, this isn't too expensive, and I mean, it's kind of what I'm looking for. I'll save that. I'll save that for later. I will actually like look through this on my own time, but while it's on my mind, I at least wanna like have that tab open. Yeah. I think that, like, you know, I wanna get that done at some point, and with how long it takes, that one was not too expensive either, because I mean, it is using base models, not like anything, not making a model from scratch, so it makes sense why they would charge a little cheaper, I guess. I could see it being a little higher than that, honestly, but people are allowed to make it cost as much as they'd like. I'm not one to say whether it's worth this much or should be less, should be higher. If that's what someone wants to put their work at, then that's what they want to put their work at. But yeah, I will probably consider them, because I do want to make, like, obviously I want to make a model that's like on this, because I really like this model, but I want to like also get a bunch of different outfits, so I want to work with someone that I can, you know, create a base model for and then add on to that. So, you know, yeah. It's a shame. But yeah, maybe that'll be sooner rather than later. Yeah, I'll stretch in a sec. I see, okay. I was just messaged something. Oh, here, let me actually stretch. I do need to. Oh fuck! I felt my chest pop. That's yeah. Yeah, maybe the 3D TV won't be as much further in the future than I thought. They were falling apart. Yeah. Oh, that. I felt my back and chest pop from that. Oh, that's. Oh. I need to stretch more. Holy shit. You know, I used to exercise like 3 hours a day, and then they took the barbell and like gym equipment out of my room, which sucks. I usually to stab my neck. It sounds like a broken tree branch. Please talk to my friends. Yeah, I mean, two of my friends pop their neck a lot. Like, let's just be chilling, and then it's like sometimes they get a really loud, like crunchy one. But it's more of like when you dap someone up and you just get that perfect one. Yeah. Playing a safe thing when I head out. Make sure you get some rest too. Night, sleep well. Sleep well too. If you have a good rest of your night. Yeah. Remember to brush your teeth. I'll do the other stretch as well. Let me get up for this one because I'm catching some Z's as well. You know, everyone's heading out. I may as well. I don't really know what else to talk about anyways. Oh, may as well end stream here too. Brush your teeth, it's 2 in the morning, gang. Well, I mean, L, brush your teeth. And take care of yourself. See, design of random 2-year-olds and catch the flag. Insane accuracy. Yes. But yeah, I will probably end stream here. Because I don't really know what to talk about anyway, and I do want to get some sleep. I'll do that 1:30. I usually do it just before I go to bed. And when I wake up. But yeah. I don't really know what else to talk about anyway, so I will be ending stream here. I don't know what I will be streaming next week because yeah. I don't know what I'll be streaming next week. We will probably, I know, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, we will be playing Terraria and Fire Emblem as per usual. I don't know what we'll be doing on Monday, we'll see. Friday will be our usually scheduled Just Chatting stream, but until then, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Something to eat, drink, shower if you need to. Remember to brush your teeth. And I believe that's it. I hope to see you in the next one. And bye bye.